Alright guys, how you doing? So, I'm just going to do a short video today on fuel tanks in Sierras. So, I have here 3 of the basic fuel tanks you have in a Sierra. This one. This is from a short wheelbase EFI Vitara. G16B model one. It's actually brand new. So, as you can see on the top here, fuel pump outlet, fuel sender. Simple. This one is a short wheelbase carby Vitara. So, as you can see, no fuel outlet, sender in the same spot, all this bracketry crap in the same spot. Over here, outlet return. This is out of a coily Sierra SJ80. So as you can see, sender hole and fuel pump hole. Fuel feed, yeah, we'll call it that. Now if you look down in there, ooh, it's a bit seedy. But that has a fuel basket as well. So when you get this from the factory, I think that one, or when you get this out of the coily, this just has like a plate with the outlets for the carby. You take this fuel pump and bolt straight in. When you're doing your Sierra conversion, this is what you want, is this coily fuel tank. If you can get one, it's straight and good. If you can afford it and you're looking to do it and you want a nice conversion, buy a new one. The filler's in the same spot, breathers are all the same, all the only difference is it's EFI. You can use the factory steel Sierra fuel lines as your feed line. I've done that many times, that works fine. And return, or you can run new soft lines, you run new hard lines. That's all up personal preference. All you got to remember is you want the coily tank. You can run these, as I said, this is out of my long wheelbase. You just need to change the mounts because you can see here, they're not even remotely the same. It's not a huge job, but this is a bolt-in. That's ready for SEMA, that is. Alright. Now, these pumps, as cruddy as this one is, are the same long wheelbase, short wheelbase, as long as they're fuel injected. This is the one you need. Now keep the rubber gasket for it, keep it where it goes. Yes. Alright. Alright, now, it's probably not the best example we've shown you because it's already been done. So these 2 holes here, been drilled next to each other. Alright, what we have now, Sierra tank, pump inside, remote, fuel filter. This is the best setup. You don't need anything else, nothing more than this. You can run them down to pretty much dead empty without any fuel surging, no worries, you can wheel them pretty hard. This is the right setup. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is this. Alright, so what I've got here is just a mock-up how your fuel system would be without the car. So, here's your fuel feed in. As you can see, comes out of the tank up here. Fuel filter, obviously in line. In Easy as that. Round, back out. There's a 6mm hose. So this is a 6 to 8mm hose adapter. You can actually use the factory return line under the Sierra, especially if you're just using a standard fuel pump, that'll be fine. And if you're lucky enough, your fuel hose might reach, but you should replace it. So just new hose obviously, down, and this is where it returns back up to the tank. Nice and easy. If you have a G13BB Jimny, you abso-fucking-lutely should put a G16B in them. My Jimny was completely transformed. It was crappy to start with. You had to ride the clutch everywhere. It sucked. And the G16B doesn't really give you more... Hard to explain. It doesn't feel like more horsepower, but it's bucket loads more torque. So you could take off easily. It pulled up hills just so much better. Like, we were able to tow our little camper trailer around from our place in Tasmania all the way to the point of North Queensland and back, and it loved it. We didn't have to pop the bonnet once. It was perfect. Up big hills, slowed you down, 70 kilometres an hour sometimes, but it was happy to cruise on 100 to 110 constantly. My wife and I in shifts drove from Sydney Motorsport Park. Want to hear a story? So you're driving up the highway, cruise along with your wife on your honeymoon, and you spot two of your favourite burnout cars on the side of the road. Wife gets on the phone, find out it's a huge comp the next day in Sydney. So we're like, yep, let's do that. We go get accommodation that night in Sydney, go to Burnout Outlaws 2. It was awesome.
500 plus cubic inch, big block Chevrolet. That's it, here comes Stephen Loader.
Left Burnout Outlaws 2 and in sleep-on drive shifts drove from Sydney Motorsport Park to Gympie, Queensland. It was crazy, but the Jimny was dead perfect. Didn't even have a problem. Then we drove into Fraser Island. It was an awesome trip. Alright, getting back to what I was saying. The G16B and the Jimny makes sense. When you do it, the only real differences, my previous video tells you most of them, you don't have to worry about coolant hoses because you use your Jimny inlet manifold. All you use is the G16B injectors. So you just pull your rail out, swap the injectors. Easy as that. Everything else does the same. The G13BB doesn't run a crank angle sensor, so you don't need that at all. And literally just get the adapter kit, bolt in. Easy. Love mine. Anyway, it's enough for me on this subject. Thanks for sticking around. Catch you next time.